Hey everyone, I'm back and I wanted to talk about why it's so important to observe yourself in or on your healing journey as you're on your healing journey. And I wanted to give you an example, and it literally happened today. And I had to, it's funny when you look at yourself all the things you see. It's like a mom looking at their child for the first time and really actually seeing them for who they are. And not like in a bad way, but just like seeing them, period. Not in any way good or bad, just seeing their child for who they are. And watching to see where where you can tweak things, where you can mold things to become a little bit better, to shape things to go in the right direction. And what I mean by that is like, okay, so for instance, today I had some things to do on my to-do list. And I'm trying to get better at prioritizing um myself and the things I need to do for myself. So keep that in the back of your mind. But so I worked earlier and then I got off of work. I was on TikTok for a little bit and I was watching some amazing creators and they were saying, you know, you are a magnet, you attract, and whatever you put out, you'll get back. Just live in harmony with the universe, put out your intentions and into the universe, and whatever you get back, you're going to get back the magic that universe um, is going to give back to you for your contribution. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be contributing more. This is great. I'm having me a good time. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let me just let go. Let me just have a little bit of fun. I have my priorities. I know what I need to do, but let me just let go. So I ordered food. Um, I ate, I laid down, I relaxed for a little bit. And then I went and I was like, let me play my sound bowl for a little bit. And I got into playing with my sound bowl. I got into a rhythm. I found a new position to play in the sound bowl. I think I'm gonna post the clip on Shorts, so look out for that. But I was having me such a good time, and I looked up at the time, y'all, and it was like 2 hours had passed. Like no, like 2.5 hours actually. 2.5 hours had passed. I was having so much fun. I was having me a good time. I was in my own little world. I was just doing that bliss thing they were talking about on the internets. So I was like in my own world having me a good time. And as when I looked up at the time, like something snapped, like I snapped out of it. And immediately, I don't know, I want to say like the sterner version of me was started scolding me like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing?" Basically I was judging myself, to be honest. And it was like the voice was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? Look at what time it is. You have so much shit to get done and you haven't done any of it. You've just been sitting here playing, right?" And I was like, and for a moment I felt like as that voice came through and said that, I felt like my body react, and it was like shame. I shamed myself. And as I was looking at how I was treating myself and how my body reacted to that shame, I was like, "But wait a minute." Then this other voice was like, "Well, wait a minute. Wasn't that the intention? Wasn't it the intention all along to play, to forget about what you had to do for just a moment and just have fun?" And you were just listening to videos earlier and all this week that explains how linear time is, and how it's a construct for us, but it's not real. And I'm like, why am I berating myself? That time on the clock isn't real anyway. What am I doing? So I just wanted to come and say this is a message from me to you. Um, and I just wanted to say if you're on a healing journey, um, it's so important. So, so, so important. I think it's like the cheat code to get better at observing yourself. Observe the way you talk to yourself. Observe your interactions. Do you notice anything? Like today, I definitely noticed the way I spoke to myself. But not only did I notice how I spoke to myself, I noticed how I reacted. And that was the first time I've ever felt how I made myself feel. And that was different. That was like, it was really like a mother observing her child, like playing and talking. Like, you know how you look at a child and they're like, oh no, don't be stupid, do it that way. And like, they're not talking to anyone else but like their imaginary friend. And you're like, sweetie, don't talk to her like, or don't talk to them like that. Like, you know, so it was kind of like that. Like, I was kind of like, don't talk to yourself like that. Like, you allowed yourself time to play. You didn't put a limit on it. You just kind of went with the flow. You just were going with the flow. And if you go with the flow, sometimes you will get lost in the fray. Like you will get lost in the fun that you're having, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to have fun and it's okay to get lost. So the solution was, I was like, okay. And I looked at the time as I'm like going through these things. I'm like, I'm still sitting there in front of my sound bowl, just like, what the fuck? Just having like a whole ass conversation internally. But then I'm like, you know what? Since I gave myself permission to play, I'm gonna play some more. I'm gonna give myself like, I gave myself like 10 more minutes. I gave myself 10 more minutes to play, and I was like, okay, do your thing, and then hit your responsibilities up. And so, yeah. So I just wanted to go back to asking you, have you noticed anything with your interactions with yourself? Observe your breathing. Are you taking deep enough breaths? How's your body right now? Is it tense? How's your posture? I think this is one of the best tools for healing. Like, it's helped me tremendously. And I can see it continuing to help me in so many more ways that I can't even fathom right now. Like, I'm out here living in the present and being in the moment and observing myself. Yeah, so this is your reminder to use this tool more often, or even just to start using it. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening, and until the next time, peace.